Here's what you need to know to get paid to promote fellow creators with Kit's paid recommendations.
The first time you go to the paid recommendations page, you'll see this option to set up paid recommendations. Clicking here lets you connect with Sparkloop, and going to Sparkloop lets you create a free Sparkloop account where you can start getting those paid recommendations. Also on this page is a paid recommendations calculator. This lets you look at what potential revenue you could have from using paid recommendations. By putting in monthly new subscribers, number of recommendations, conversion rate, audience type, you can find out exactly what sort of revenue you could be looking forward to from paid recommendations. So let's take a look at how paid recommendations work once you've set up your Sparkloop account. So here we are on the paid recommendations page. You can actually switch between free and paid recommendations on the same page to see who you're recommending by clicking these two options right next to add recommendation. But here in the paid recommendations, you can see an overview of how many paid recommendations you currently have cycling through your paid recommendations, how many views those have received, how many subscribers those recommendations have received, as well as the net revenue you've earned and your average CPA. The results may vary. I don't have a particularly large account, and I also don't put paid recommendations in every single recommendation slot, but you can at least get a good idea of what sort of things you can see with paid recommendations. If I want to add a new recommendation, so let's click add recommendation up here at the top, I can see discover for paid recommendations specifically. So let's start recommending a new paid recommendation newsletter. Let's go for Dory Clark's Long Game newsletter. Here you can see the total payout per subscriber, and you can also see the maximum payout that this particular creator is paying per month. If I click here, you can see more details, publication details showing only refers from these certain countries, screening strictness, so how strict are they about the subscribers that they're bringing in, the language, how often they send, once per week, and also what the screening period is. So 15 days in, there are some restrictions on what a qualified subscriber looks like. And so after those 15 days, assuming that your subscribers that you're recommending have passed that, you'll make that $1.75 per subscriber. It also shows if you're pre-approved to recommend this particular creator. Some creators, if you want to recommend them, there is an approval process attached to that. So let's go ahead and recommend Dory Clark's Long Game newsletter. And you can see at the bottom, I've successfully added that to my recommendations. And if I go to my paid recommendations here at the top, you can see the Dory Clark's Long Game newsletter partner program is added here to my account, and that will start cycling through the paid recommendations I have available to me in Kit.
And you can now turn on autopilot to automatically add pre-approved paid recommendations, maximizing your earnings without manual work.
Now that we've added some paid recommendations here, let's go to the three dots. Here, you can customize the look and feel of your recommendations as they appear after someone subscribes. So in this case, let's go to slots and we can look at exactly what creators I'm recommending. In my case, I have 2 slots for random recommendations. These are the free recommendations inside of the Creator Network. And then these are 2 paid recommendations slots that I have. You'll also see that they show sponsored because these are paid recommendations, and these will cycle through the paid recommendations I've selected to share with my audience. You can also click preview up here at the top right. Take a look at this as a modal and sort of see what that feels like for a subscriber. Under settings, you can also change what the heading and description is like, and you can choose your theme for recommendations.
Paid recommendations is just one of the ways you can earn money with Kit. You can also sell space in your emails with Kit ads. You can learn exactly how to do that in this video right here, which is our full deep dive Kit tutorial. The tutorial you just watched is actually part of that full tutorial. So when you head over there, use the timestamps in the description and find the section about Kit ads. I'll see you over there.